It's a very foreign language, and because of that, we must learn it, so we can use some things that are only used from that specific language.
Some of us do not really pay attention to the classes, so I don't think. I think we pay more attention in the English because there are many, not only like the NGN, there are many places, not places, organizations that you go and speak in English and to practice your English.
There are modern organizations for German and French too. Yeah.
Is there?
Yes.
Any names now?
Not really.
We speak all the time actually in English, not
Yeah.
with each other.
We have a small discussion
Yes.
sometimes in the end of the class for something.
Okay, interesting. And most of you in the questionnaire have mentioned that you think that real communication in English helps your learning.
Yes.
So far. Yeah?
Because you use it.
Sorry?
Because you use it, you can learn it easier. You're becoming more familiar with the English language, and so you can use it better in later on.
Right, okay, yeah. So I guess you discuss as a whole class?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
small groups?
No, it's a whole class.
The teacher plays the role of organizer. She gives the floor to everyone, so for everyone to participate. And we actually not only discuss things only as far as the book is concerned, or in the boundaries of the lesson. We actually 2 weeks ago we did about the death penalty. We had a long discussion about the death penalty.
Actually, we're talking about things in English that we don't even know how to talk about in Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. So is this interesting, do you think?
Yeah.
Your name is Eleni, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So is this interesting?
Yes.
Like talking in a foreign language about things you haven't talked about in your first language.
Yes.
How does it help you?
It helps you learn the language better and know words and vocabulary in a foreign language like you don't even know in Greek. So it helps you learn words in Greek.
So
It does.
through English you learn Greek words as well?
Yes.
That's interesting. So
Tell Christina about
death
that.
penalty, can you think of other interesting topics you have recently talked about?
Beauty pageants.
Yeah, we have also talked about whether a caravan or
A motorhome.
or a motorhome is better. And always, while we're discussing, our lovely teacher assigned us to write an essay about that too. So, it's not only that we practice our speaking skills, we also our writing skills.
Good. So, based on what you have said, most of you in the questionnaire have stated that writing is the most tiring and the most difficult part of the lesson.
Yes.
So, why is this so?
Because we have learned to express ourselves in Greek, and it's very difficult to express it in English when we are going to write writing. It's more difficult.
Okay. And apart from that, any other reasons why writing is the most tiring and the most difficult part of the lesson?
You have to spend some time and think, and in writing you can just break the rules. Because in speaking you can say something wrong that maybe no one understands, but in writing, what you write
See, yeah.
Also the things that we are expected to write about are not the easiest one. Sometimes we encounter topics that we haven't even thought of, even in the Greek language, not in English.
You haven't thought about this practically?
No, I seriously don't care about it since we don't have it in English.
No, but some other topics like that of whether our generation is lazier than the former generation. What can you write about that? Since actually I've never thought of that. I've never discussed it.
But is there any harm in discussing it, in thinking deeper about it?
That's why we say that discussing them before writing the essay is better than just writing them at stake.
And what about that Emma Watson text we discussed? Would you like to tell Christine about it? Eva, okay, would you like to tell Christine a little about it? Eva wants to participate. So off you go, Christina.
No, I don't have anything to say.
What was that Emma Watson text we talked about, remember?
About human rights and gender equality.
Sorry, what was it about? Because I can't hear very well.
Seeing a mistake that we had already made, because when we speak English, we understand that when we understand our mistake unconsciously and we fix it.
Okay.
I think it's really good that we can argue with the others, because when you write an essay, you just express your opinion. But in class, we can argue. We can hear the other opinions, and we can discuss. We can fight sometimes. It's really fun.
Not sometimes, sometimes.
Hey, any suggestions from the ladies that are sitting in the second row there?
It's what said Maria, that you can hear the opinion that your classmates have in what we discuss, and you can say your opinion, you can argue, and it's more fun and more interesting than writing.
Okay, that's interesting. Right, so I think Ms. Do is long.
Yes. I want to say that the films and the music help us not only to learn the vocabulary and to develop our accent. And yes. And the way.
Sorry, the pronunciation and the
Yes.
accent is better. Okay, that's interesting. So now that you mentioned accent, I noticed that you think it's one of the most important teacher qualities.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
It is one of the most important teacher qualities for you, like the qualities of a good teacher, is to have a good accent.
Yes.
No.
Personally, I don't think that it is the most important, but I think it's a great factor you have to consider while speaking English.
So by listening to a good accent from other people, you're also improving your own. Okay, so let's go back to music and films and literature, what we were discussing earlier. Are there any other opinions, suggestions about this? Any comments on using them? The name is Alex.
Me?
Yes.
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 I think they offer variety to the classroom, and as we said before, doing the book is very boring. It can get very boring after time. So listening to songs and talks and seeing movies offers variety, and it makes the lesson more interesting, and we are more keen on participating.
Yeah, right. So many things depend on this, yeah?
Yes.
Good. Any other comments? Anyone?
About listening, about songs.
Yes.
No.
Right. Okay. So I think we've got time for one more topic to discuss. What time does your class finish? At 11:25.
5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. Yeah. Right.
Not to be exact. 4.
So yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, that's true. My last question is whether you are concerned about anything, about something when speaking in English in class. Some questions first, and we try to do about English, of course, and then towards the end of the talk, if it all goes well, you can ask me some questions. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Right. So we talked about different things in the previous sessions about the English class, about difficulties, things you like, things you don't like. So today I'm thinking of changing the topic a little bit. I guess that many of you are nowadays learning English through games, computer games, right?
Yes.
Someone wants to answer, I think. Okay, and through songs as well, right?
Yes.
So, well, I guess that how many of you actually play computer games? In English, using English.
It's LOL, Minecraft, Call of Duty, and Sid Meier's Civilization Wars.
Okay, I know only two of them. I have heard the last one. Are they all about fighting?
The last one is a strategist game. A strategy game.
Right, so, and do you need to form, like, to bring a team with other people?
Only if you go online. You can play it on single player too.
Okay, and this, if you want to be in a team, is it going to be with people from other countries? Or how does
It
it
could be
work?
possible. It could be possible.
Right. Do you use English when you play any of these games? I know in LOL you have to do that, yeah?
Yes.
In a team.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Right. So, how do you think this helps you? Do you think it helps you at all in learning English or in using English?
I believe it's a very low level English because we're talking in short phrases such as OMG, which means oh my god, but many people they do not even know what it really means, and they just use it.
Okay, so they don't know what it means, but because other people use it, they also
Exactly.
use it. Right. Any other comments on your experience using English through these games?
No.
Right. Anyone else who is using? Yeah, Leo?
I play many games, but my favorite one is War Thunder, where you are in a squad of